Shadow Tour Paranormal Division are back at Kilminorth. The ancient old farm is steeped in history, dating back 1,000 years. Tonight, Shadow Tour have an exciting evening of paranormal experiments planned, using new tech, old tech, and some traditional methods of divination. The whole house is being captured on live CCTV and audio devices. But first, Matt Bear Clark has a presentation to make. The history of Kilminorth Manor Farm.
I'm going to put on the video with Graham and some of the ghost phenomena.
Very strange because it's probably about 15 years since I've actually stepped into the house.
But the actual little the cross was also in the wall.
The team are excited to welcome some returning items back to the house, including the 250-year-old door key. Also, most haunting, is a silk top hat and bowlers belonging to the old farmers who ploughed these fields over 100 years ago. The Searles and the Bests.
There's a gentleman, us, so we rely on these items we place around the room to be able to tell that you're trying to communicate with us.
The ghost hunt has started. Matt monitors everything from the hub, as 20 plus would-be ghost hunters explore the house with the array of gadgets supplied.
Then it felt like
Thank you. As quick as I acknowledged it was as quick as it kind of went.
Were you touching my neck?
They're standing right behind
I've seen. Is it children that need help?
No, that's why.
Was it you that set the music box off? Did you play the music for us?
With the phenomena increasing, it's time to swap notes. Anyway, how are you getting on?
Getting on well. People are
Conducting.
conducting all sorts of experiments.
Yeah.
But they're also referencing each other's stories without knowing.
Yes, I've had Daisy mentioned a few times as a name tonight. Unconnected. Trigger objects, EMFs, REM pods, SLS cameras, thermometers. It's a busy night of investigation. Key areas are checked and rechecked as strange noises and sensations are reported and recorded.
Could you touch any of the objects in the room?
So we'll know that no one moves it. We used to have the cloak that this was attached to.
Next up, a new experiment to try. The Estes method is a form of sensory deprivation. Graham is unable to hear nothing else except singular words fed to him by a spirit box, a kind of random word generator said to be influenced by the spirits. Other people present are encouraged to ask questions aloud and wait to see what Graham responds.
Are you connected to this building?
Here.
It's connected to here then, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we know you're connected to here. Are you the grey man that was seen in the hallway?
Death.
Okay.
As the night continues, all ghost hunting guests are encouraged to make notes on the printed map provided. These notes will prove very useful as our investigation of the house progresses. Hello, Jonathan here. We're just wrapping up here at Kilminorth. I would say the most intriguing thing that happened tonight was a gentleman who isn't particularly into the paranormal tried to push this door open. He said he felt like someone was on the other side pushing back. I'm quite intrigued by this. I've tried the door a few times. It's not a door that's very hard to push open. So quite how it can seem like basically there's someone on the other side holding it closed is beyond me. Physical phenomena is great. We have no explanation for the resistance encountered when opening that door. Here in the rocking horse room, lots of people picking up on what they interpreted to be feeling of children, a very motherly figure, basically kind of like in this room, but also a quite unpleasant male who someone basically picked up on as being almost like the master of the house. He was someone that children did not like when he came home. Now, to me that basically seems like any kind of like father pre-19th century. But it's an interesting thing to note that basically there's a feeling of children here, but also a presence that they do not like. Is this the thing that Graham picked up on when he grew up here as a boy? More investigations.
Are you happy that I'm back?
What's it come out with?
They did deceive.
They did deceive.
Is that what your box said?
That's what the box has just said.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Are you part of the Best family or the Searle family that lived here?
Elsewhere, guests experience interesting results using copper dowsing rods.
Like 3 times now.
Yeah, I don't know. What should it? 12.7.
There's temperature fluctuations too.
That's freaky.
Lots of people finding the corridor here at Kilminorth quite a strange experience to note. This is where Graham's often reported basically when he was younger, feeling a spirit presence, basically here in the corridor. Here on the stairs tonight, we've had quite a few people pick up on potentially a suicide here over the main staircase. We don't know of any suicides at the old house, but it's definitely something worth researching as we go forward. In the storeroom, which is just here, this is quite a significant location in terms of the story because it's where the current owner, Jane, saw a figure walk past this window, but also the lights were on and switched off on their own one evening. So this was our starting point for the investigation pretty much. Tonight, the storeroom has actually been quite quiet. Someone picked up on basically the spirit potentially of someone who was tending to someone or some kind of healthcare worker, not modern, certainly basically kind of like pre-19th century, tending someone potentially in this room who had influenza and in fact died from influenza. Apart from that, storeroom very quiet tonight. Late into the night. More experiments in the dark passages and crumbling rooms. Climaxing with a group seance.
No.
But they seem to go off together though, don't they?
Very much so.
I'm really, really cold.
Are you happy to talk to us?
Can you just step out of my space a little bit, please? Thank you.
Or would you like us to leave?
Thank you.
Did the spirits make contact? We have a lot of media to check, but one thing's for sure, it was a chilling night at Kilminorth.